And of course, to make any criticism of their worldview, sounds sort of invalid right out of the gate. They want to be postmodern in their own little way and say, well, that's just your atheist worldview, or your materialist worldview, or your other worldview. Yeah. Well, we have the Christian worldview, and there's more of us, so we win. Truth becomes a popularity contest at that point with these people. But it's certainly worth checking this kind of stuff out. I write about this sort of thing rather frequently on the Atheist Experience blog, which there may be the URL for up on screen there. But I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to kind of bring this by. A window into a very scary, strange world. And maybe I'll be commenting on some more of this stuff and things that appear on their website where the real fun happens on occasion on the blog. So
well,
there we go. Yay.
Hey, we're going to start taking callers.
We are.
Before, I want to say a couple things, and that we'll put the number up again. Right now, the lines are full. After the show's over, we get together and we go to dinner down at Threadgill's on Riverside. We've been on for a half an hour, so I figured I'd better note that. The address is up on your screen. We're on the air till 6 o'clock. We'll be down there around 6:30 or so. Any atheist or atheist-friendly person is welcome to attend. I'm going to start this by apologizing to you in advance, and you will get, Martin.
Yes.
And you will get plenty of time with the calls, and I'm not going to be dominating, but I'm getting ready to do something, so I'm apologizing in advance.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm also going to apologize to Ed. Hey, you there, Ed?
Hey.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm going to apologize to you in advance because you're calling in to continue something that we discussed before.
Oh, you don't remember?
Oh, I remember, and my answer is going to be fairly short, but we talked about the providing a real tangible benefit to religion that couldn't be achieved by secular means, and you're calling in to say that the fear of hell is an example of that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You did a pretty good job recapping.
Yeah, here's my response. The active thing there is fear, and fear can be instilled in purely secular means. It can be instilled because of a lie. There doesn't have to be any truth to it. I can put a gun to your head, and it could be a fake gun. It could be a real gun. Fear is the active agent there in the fear of hell. You can incite people to action through a fear of hell, a fear of a gun, whatever. That's not a benefit of religion, and I'd argue it's not a benefit in the first place.
Well, you've already answered in that part. The last time I talked to you, you said it a little differently, but that was the response that you gave, and that Jeff, who I was Jeff to be. By the way, y'all were on early, and I realized but I was not going to ask you why you're on. But then I realized I'm all messed up.
And your phone's breaking up too.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you on a cell phone or something? Or are you?
No, that's another rereason I never get to finish these conversations. There's my cell phone is goddamn demon possessed, and little devil I don't want to tell you. But anyway, you said that last time, and I just can't believe that you think that that the idea of omniscient, all-knowing, punishing God replaced by some kind of human threat.
I absolutely believe that, because I believe that the idea of an omniscient, all-knowing, punishing God is a fabrication and therefore secular. And I'm talking about there has to be something true behind it in order to be able to demonstrate. I could make up anything. I could make up a God right now and claim that it's all-knowing. And the actual threat, though, is a secular threat. I'm not saying that religion has no benefits. I've always said that religion has benefits. I'm saying that there aren't real benefits of religion that cannot also be achieved through secular means. And as long as that's the case, why not jettison all the crap baggage that comes with religion and work on solving problems and dealing with issues from a secular point of view?
Yeah, I mean, that's a different doctrine. But I still don't understand how what you're saying. I thought I did, now I don't, because I don't believe that the criminal justice system is threats of capital punishment or torture or whatever. I don't think that can replace.
Replace what? This nation is 75 to 80% Christian. Do you think that the only people in jails are people who didn't believe in a God? Clearly, the threat that you're talking about is ineffective as well.
You are assuming that I'm saying something that I'm not saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the belief in hell makes people good. I'm saying it may have a benefit. It may have an anthropological survival mechanism.
And I'm saying that you haven't demonstrated that there is a benefit, and you also haven't demonstrated that this benefit is exclusive to religion and tied to its truth.
Well,
That a lie of any origin couldn't be just as effective, if not more effective.
Well, the second part that you say I haven't demonstrated, to me, seems self-evident. It seems self-evident. Let me finish. It seems
I didn't say a word.
Well,
I'll hang up on your ass. You do that again.
Let him go.
I know
See
you-
what he has to say.
I'm kidding, Ed. I'm kidding, Ed. Go ahead.
Come on, man. You know,
Go ahead.
I know you love me. Anyway, God, you messed me up, man.
I'm sorry.
By the way, changing the subject.
Oh,
I know
please.
last week you said you didn't ever want to talk about this again, but and I'm not going to talk about it. But some guy called in. You talked to somebody, and I want to know what the hell is tag.
Transcendental argument for the existence of God.
Well, I tell you what, I had a goddamn headache till Tuesday after I listened to that shit, man. So,
Mine's still going on. So.
Yeah.
I had to go get drunk. Is that what Christian apologetics is?
Evidently, and by the way, there's a Christian Apologetics Conference in town here in Austin on March 21st. It's like an all-day Saturday thing at a church in town.
Oh, man. Somebody needs to pray for them people because
Yeah, because that's effective.
messed up.
Can't be anyone.
Can I flip a coin for those people instead?
It can't hurt.
Hey, your phone's breaking up, Ed.
Anything will work. Well, look, man, I'm going to call you on a landline sometime because I want to finish this. Because I tell you, on my way up, you owe me a damn dinner. And
Okay.
I think you're too cheap to pay for it.
I
I have met your challenge.
You haven't come close to meeting my challenge, and the fact that you would call me too cheap to pay for it is absolutely asinine, considering the number of dinners that I buy just at random for people because I enjoy doing it. Ed, I would be happy to buy you a Happy Meal. Come on over. I'll give you my cell phone number. You can come down to Threadgill's with us. I'll buy you a Happy Meal just for trying, but you did not meet the challenge for the steak dinner.
I got a hot date tonight.
I bet.
With an atheist, I might add. But anyway.
Not the
All
smartest
right,
one
man.
I've
God
ever.
bless you. Y'all have a good show.
Thanks, Ed. Bye-bye. Okay, now you're up.
I'm sorry. So he, I'm done with this. Like, I went on
No,
long
I
enough
mean,
about
you're
that.
up
No,
with whatever. I have fun with it.
All right. So his idea was that he was trying to meet your challenge of, is there a benefit that religion provides that cannot be provided through secular means? And he thinks fear of hell is that. And presumably he thinks that because, you know, if people are told they'll go to hell if they do bad stuff, then maybe they won't do bad stuff.
Yeah.
But people still do bad stuff, and a lot of people who are profoundly religious do bad stuff, and they simply couch it in ways that they convince themselves, oh, you know, God's okay with this because we're either, you know, we're either God's people or you know, whatever sort of excuse they come up with to justify and rationalize, they'll do it all the same. So
Ed's argument, and to steal from a little Blackadder with apologies, is he's basically saying that something that is largely ineffective is slightly more effective than something else that might possibly be effective. Yeah, whatever. Look, to clarify the challenge, and this is why I don't think it could ever be met. What I'm saying is that religion has benefits. What I'm looking for is an example of a real, tangible benefit that can only be achieved by the truth of a religion, not the assertion of a religion. Because if you can achieve it through asserting religion A, B, and C, but only religion A is the true one, let's say, but it's just as effective in B and C, then you've really done something where the truth of the religion is not a factor.
So are you saying then that the benefit has to... how do you distinguish between a quote-unquote true religion and one that isn't?
Well, I would say
the truth the truth of the religion in what way? Are you saying that?
No. I'm saying that this is the testimony, the evidence for the truth of it. For example, you get 10 religions together, and they all pray to their God in some kind of test scenario. And if religion A comes out with a success rate that far exceeds those others, that is greater than chance, then now you've got a real benefit of this religion that testifies to the truth of it.